guys, I'm Will Galluccio, and today I'd like to discuss with you about John Frusciante's pedals and in particular about his pedal board and pedal order, because this is one of the most important topics in my opinion, and it's really worth a video about it. Well, during the past few years I've spent my time hunting for pictures and developing my own personal pedal order about Frusciante's pedalboard. And with this video I'd like to gift it to you, and now I need to ask you to pause the video and check out the description down below in order to read the exact pedal order of Frusciante's pedalboard. At least I think that this is one of the most correct versions of his pedal order, basically. And I came up with this looking at pictures and analyzing sounds, and I don't even know how, but I've got this list down here that you can check out in the description. So please read it, analyze it, and then come back to play the video, because we are going to discuss about this pedal order. Okay, as you have seen in the description in the pedal list, I came up with two orders. One is for ARCADIUM and one is for By the Way. And that's because between those two eras there are some changes. Not so much important, but there are some changes. One of those is about the micro amp, another is about the phaser, another is about the FM4, and anyway, my pedalboard order is kind of a mix between the two eras, because I took what I think that it's the best between the two eras. Okay, my first pedal of the chain is the Boss DS2. Yeah, I'd like also to give you a little demo of each pedal. So, the first pedal is the DS2. Okay, then after the DS2, as you have seen in the ARCADIUM list, there is the Fuzzrite, the Germanium Fuzzrite, which is this one in my pedalboard, which I built. And yeah, standalone it sounds kind of strange, but usually Frusciante combined the Fuzzrite with the DS2. So let's hear something. Okay, as you can see, this pedal gives you a synthy sound, kinda a little bit of boost and endless sustain combined with the DS2. Alone it sounds like this. I'm going to show you something really funny. Okay, so after the Fuzzrite, my signal goes into the micro amp as per ARCADIUM era, and then into the big muff. And as you can see, you can use it as a gain boost or as a volume boost according to the situation. Maybe in some solos you can combine the micro amp with the DS2 or even with the Fuzzrite, etc. Then I have the big muff, which comes after the microamp as per Stadium ARCADIUM era, and this means that with the microamp you can increase the gain of the big muff, because the microamp is placed before the big muff and not after. So the big muff sounds like this, and you can combine it with the DS2. Then after the big muff comes the WH10. I'm using a vintage circuit inside this enclosure, 3D printed, and yeah, this is a standard WH10. I need to until this point, this is actually the pedal order that I suggest, that I feel to suggest to everyone, because this order works really well, and so stick with the Stadium ARCADIUM era and you won't be wrong. So after the WH10 it comes my Moog Phaser. Yeah, you can place it before the WH10 as per, by the way, era, but until those two pedals do not interact with each other, order kinda doesn't matter. Okay, this was the phaser, and after the phaser, I'm pretty sure that Frusciante ran a long cable up to his upper board to his low pass filters. He used 2 low pass filters, but yeah, I don't actually have the money and the space to use 2 low pass filters. He used 2 low passes because he had to set both differently, and I set mine just like the red low pass filter, which is the fast low pass filter, and yeah, I use it combined with the microamp, by the way. I forgot to mention that I'm controlling the low pass filter cutoff value with the CP controller by Moog. After the low pass filter, I run my signal into the MuRF, and I know that this is not the historical correct position, but I'm doing this setup just because it doesn't make a difference to place this after the low pass filter to me, and it's much smarter because I use the low pass filter combined with the microamp, so I need just to and I use the MuRF combined with the DS2, so it's much smarter. What can we say about the MuRF? It's the only pedal that I'm not quite sure about its position. Together with the Ring Modulator, the low pass filter without the cutoff control, the one used as a wah basically, together with the bass MuRF and nothing else. So there is this Moog Stack that I don't know where he positioned it. It could be before the DS2, so the MuRF could be the first pedal of the chain, or it could also be before the low pass filter and after the stage phaser. This would make much more sense to me. And I believe that this Moog Stack was placed after the 12-stage phaser. So the order is 12-stage phaser, a ring modulator, low pass filter, bass MuRF, MuRF into the two low pass filters with cutoff voltage control. So this would be the correct order, in my opinion, of those Moog pedals. But in my personal experience, placing the MuRF after the low pass filter doesn't make any difference, since I don't use those two pedals combined. And to me, this configuration is smarter, basically. We need to cover another important discussion, which is the PDS and FM4 discussion. Basically, what I'm doing here is MuRF into the PDS, PDS into the FM4, FM4 into the Line 6 green DL4. Now you're probably wondering, why are you making this strange link between pedals? And yeah, in this part of my pedalboard, I'm actually basing on the By the Way era. So if you check out the By the Way era, the Digitech PDS is placed before the FM4, while during Stadium ARCADIUM the FM4 was placed basically after the Moog stuff, because it's kind of similar, we can say, and this also makes sense. But my problem was the throw away your television sound, because it only works when you feed the FM4 with a slapback delay. Because feeding the throw away your television setting with a slapback delay gives you the exact same By the Way era sound, while feeding the slapback delay with the already processed throw away your television sounds gives you kind of a mess, a huge mess. So I don't know why Frusciante did this swapping. After the FM4 there is the DL4. And I know that Frusciante used another Digitech PDS, but he used the other PDS for a slower delay, which he used probably on Tell Me Baby. And since he used his DL4 just for his loop feature and for Don't Forget Me delay sound, I can definitely use those two spare presets to set my other delays without using any other Digitech PDS, etc. and this works great. After the DL4, the signal goes into the C1 chorus, which helps to give you that particular crunch. And I invite you to go to check out my other videos about the C1. And from the C1, the wet signal goes into the Holy Grail. And yeah, I'm not running stereo, but if I had 2 amps, I would run like this, because John did like this. And so wet goes into the Holy Grail, while dry signal goes straight to the Mayer, virtually. So from the Holy Grail, this wet signal goes into the Silver Jubilee. That's it. That's the correct pedal order. Okay, the video is ended, and now I need to talk to you about one little thing. As you know, this is the JF Fuzz, my take on the original Germanium Fuzzrite, which I'm using also into my pedalboard. And this is the C1 Ensemble Crunch, the pedal that I built in order to emulate the C1 level feature, which gives a nice crunch to your sound. I've never asked for anything, but today I need to ask you one huge favor. Well, if you check out the description of this video, there is a link to an Instagram post. Please click on this link and follow the instruction of the picture description. Basically, I've built those 2 pedals for Josh Klinghoffer, and I'd like to gift those 2 pedals to him, but I really don't know how to do this. I came up with an idea, which is basically to ask you to share that Instagram picture, to send that picture to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Red Hot Chili family accounts, in order to let them see my request to gift those 2 pedals to Josh. With a lot of people helping, we can do this, and you can get me in contact with them in order to gift those 2 pedals to Josh. I'd really love to hear Josh playing with my pedals. It would be a dream. So please, I've helped you with my videos, and now I'm only asking you a small favor, which is to basically to send that Instagram picture, or just send a message to any of the official Red Hot Chili Peppers accounts, or if you know anyone near the band or near Josh, and please kindly ask him to try my pedals. So that's it. This was the video. Thanks for the support, and please share.